Yeah, I think maybe complacency after they rumbled complexity on map number 1, and then maybe just the focus.
It was actually Inferno they got the dub, right? So interesting pick from Mousesports to go into this one, but...
Flame's not looking.
Doesn't matter apparently, but Zipex will be the one that goes down. Does make up for it. Lots of damage inflicted so far, but back to the 4-on-4. Config to be tested next, and he does not pass. It will be Torchy to crack things open towards B. This is a bit of a chaotic round once again. We'll see whether Farley can find the very important kill here towards the B bomb site. He's got lots of attention towards this side of the map, and Frozen still towards the pool. Yeah, well, the bomb's going to be planted in the A side in a couple of seconds here, so Frozen just jumps to stay alive. Now they'll be able to identify that the bomb isn't here. BlameF will be aware that he got the headshot. They haven't seen the assist yet, so one player can be confirmed to be low. Spots the shadow and exertion with the nice shot towards BlameF there. Just Farley remaining, no defuse kit, bear in mind. 2 players to find as well. Dexter tucked in towards the apartments. Time of the essence now. Jumps up towards the graveyard, and it's a nice maneuver, but needs to get his skates on here. We'll see if he can find the first kill. He doesn't. It's not quite clean enough, and there he comes in. Yeah, you're absolutely right. As soon as he touches it, out of luck, out of time, and it will be Mousesports picking up the pistol there. Not a very traditional one, as you might expect on Inferno.
Everybody goes down there with the bomb as well, so the one way is going to ask a few questions. Is JDC attempting the self-flash here? 3 AKs they could be handing over. Dexter charging in, the in-game leader, wants to get it done, and he's just going to go down. This crossfire, very potent. Really no way forward. Jump in a pit. JDC's got 1 and 2. The double up with Frozen getting a 3rd on the side. It's now a 2-on-3 situation for MOUZ.
Very fortunate on the timings there. What a leap of faith that was from JDC. He can't believe his luck. The player towards the headshot position, not looking his way. He gets a double kill. Round done. Well, they keep it clean. Mousesports with 3-0 right now. Let's have a look at it. Let's see how that went down. This was the opening kill from Farley towards Boiler Room. Blind as well. Very nice. Config gets the first kill on Dexter. As you mentioned, 5-on-3.
Reloading.
This is the moment. So Glaive.
Okay.
He moved out of position.
A long smoke and a moto smoke, so they're going to be coming straight up the guts here of Shaw. Plenty of flames stalling this one out.
Like this.
The time is available, but Glaive, he's going to take that first shot onto exertion. The pressure's coming. He's completely blind. Config needs to bail him out before the rotation can get here. And they've stalled out again. MOUZ, the reposition from Config, will drop the bomb, and they just keep coming. Fantastic work from these 2 defenders on the A site. And that should be Astralis' first.
That's a very comfy one from Astralis there. Up against it, losing that first pick as well, but a solid hold from Glaive and Config there. Take on multiple targets in. Exertion with the Galil. This is a brave peak. Does he compensate for Flame here? Apparently not. That's a good swing. And now just trying to get out of there. Maintain that 5-on-3 advantage. He can even go back towards B. That's amazing.
Zip just needs to live here. Did they see the smoke? Yes, they did. Running straight in. Extinguish and go. Blame's already here. He's doing it all. Kill Banana, kill mid, and now having to rotate back to get it all done on his own. JDC's leveled things up, and on the flash, Config's blind. It is going to have to be the boulder here. How many can Blame get? The bomb getting planted. Does he want to leer forward? Yes, he does. The flash is good, but 3 in the round. It might not be enough.
Zipex so committed down towards the bottom of B, and they just called the Blame F was top and middle right today. Is take that information and just completely open up the B bomb site. Just Glaive remaining now. He's got a smoke and an HE. That HE should maybe even find the kill. There it is. Frozen goes down. 1 versus 1 up to JDC. He's actually got himself 2 kills in the round so far. Perfectly positioned smoke. Has got the kick. Could probably full defuse this one, Chad, I would say. Doesn't go for it, but still comes out on top. The experience shines through, and it will be Glaive getting that defuse.
What a swift pivot that was. Nice clutch from Glaive. It is Glaive and Blame combined.
Falling back towards B. So Blame F with the bait and switch set up. He's got Zipex at the very bottom. Another good smoke hit us to buy some time.
Very deep. Oh, coming straight through. Zip this time round didn't get caught off guard. The deep smoke was perfect. The gray screen completely encapsulates MOUZ, and they're screwed right now. Just running into A. This is where JDC did some good work in the earlier gun rounds here, but this time doesn't have the team, doesn't have the time, but he's just going to waltz on in. 1 and done, but can the trade be there? Torji is still alive. The bomb ushered to the site now by Frozen.
It doesn't. Frozen expects it, down to 22 points of health. And about halfway points here on the bomb. Torchy needs to find a frag, and he knows it. Nails that first shot. Player towards Library as well. And it's through the smoke. The Zipex will take down Frozen. Remember, he's only on 20 points of health. A decent effort from MOUZ, but ultimately, Astralis will be tying things up 4-4. Time will tell. Farley, though, feeling the confidence once again. Looks down towards second middle as Dexter takes a lot of damage. As whatever plan they had in mind hasn't worked out so far. The battle towards Banana rages on, and the Blame F comes out the victor once more.
It's happened to Frozen twice already with the jump, right? He just jumped again there at the tail end of that spam, so maybe gripping his mouse a bit hard. I don't know where he's got it bound to, but either way.
It took the timeout, and it was just more of the same, it seemed like. If anything, with a worse result.
I think they were being stubborn on this. They're assuming that Astralis are going to eventually go back to a 3-man A start. Farley went for that type of shot we just saw there into second mid a bunch as well. I don't think he hit one of them, but he definitely gave it a crack.
But it is at least information at the start of the round that no one's crossed over. You can hear footsteps and get a quick rotation as well. They do go quickly in towards B, but there it is. More of the same from Mousesports. We'll see what he's got in mind. Gets closer and closer. There's the flash, and indeed he will push it, but there is a player towards underpass here, not the cleanest spray, and Torshi will finally get the advantage. Can they recover the rifle, though?
You can't give away anything here in a game like this. We saw it yesterday against Complexity. Zip posted up on the logs. We'll get one and done.
We'll go in.
I think it's fortunate at least Glaive got a kill on the other side of the map. The rotation from Farley, he's trying to come as quick as you like. There is a smoke for CT.
He misses one shot, though. This could be problematic, and he knows the smoke makes things a little bit more tricky. We'll have Tech 9s and actually 2 rifles coming in at this stage as well, so the HP not a factor against the AWP. Good shot from Farley, staying calm and composed here. Really, really well played. Should be able to get the third as well. He wants it. He's going to be hungry to close things out here.
Great round.
Sequence. Yeah, very well handled.
That pressure moment there as well. Powerful flash for Zip here, ready to initiate, and Config is the man to pick up. Back at that, it is too good. And they're not going to swing back out. They're not going to take the fight, or are they? Frozen. He lies, he waits, he breathes, and he'll take down Config, and we find ourselves again into a 3-on-3.
Flanking behind them at B, so if they retreat to try and join him here, which they are, this could get problematic. Dexter, aware of the potential of the push, though, rises to the occasion and takes down the in-game leader. It's going to be the AWP, though, of Farley. That actually brings it back to a 2-on-2, gets the bomb down as well. So this is a very important frag. 35 seconds remaining, and Zipex has dropped towards a B site, and now they know exactly where Farley is, but he's gone towards the apartments. All of his utility available, but it comes down to timings here. If they can recover the bomb and just exit towards the B side, that would be fantastic. But here he comes in the boiler room. He can hear them. Which way do they go?
That's finish A. Oh.
Could have got dicey.
Yeah, that. At least they were buddied up. Will entry flash
Getting
forward.
in on
Dexter wants to take a fight. The smoke is there, but he's ahead of it. No gray screen for him. He's just going to fight around the flames. It's Dexter to take down Zip. I don't even think he knows how he got that frag, and Blame just has to batten down the hatches and hope for support. Config's already rotated through. Blame would love another kill, and he's going to get it. And he sent them packing. They're rotating straight back towards this A site.
That's a crucial kill for Blame F there. If he goes down, they're in a lot of trouble, but still to be tested will be Farley. Passes with flying colors, and now Torchy in the 3 versus 1. He has got a slight chance here. If he can take down the initial frag towards the A side, he'll have a time for the plant. But
he can isolate the fight against Farley somehow. We need to bait the shot, jump, leap, hope, pray, something. Farley's seen enough, and he's going to get the kill. A really good map from Farley so far. The CT side, 15 frags for him. He's keeping towards it. Actually, he's the top of the scoreboard. He's still in that shadow. Everybody's thinking, is Device coming back? But Farley's here in the server today producing, and that's what matters the most. This is the kill from Dexter. And Blame using this wall of the smoke towards the back of the side. It gives him more avenues to look for peaks. So a defensive smoke here.
Bit of a shooting gallery situation here. We'll see whether he can pluck him off, but the smoke is taking vision away, and there it is. They're all looking toward the bomb site. Config now with a lot of pressure on his side. Can he deliver? Frozen drops down and denies him access, and now it's actually a 3 versus 2 in favor of Mousesports. Bomb goes down toward the corner of the bomb site, and Blame F has been so good so far. So much damage inflicted, but another 2 versus 1. Zipex, time for a clutch, sir. He'll be looking towards the headshot position and takes Frozen down, no problem whatsoever. That should be it. Low HP for Exertion, just needs to get closer and closer. 1 bullet connecting, and he'll take the half, 9-6, but the bomb ticking away. And calm as you like, Chad. He gets the job done, and there it is, 9-6. Astralis, you have to say, it's a pretty decent half.
Yeah, great half, all things considered. You have to be happy with this. They lost the pistol. They were down 4-0 and came back with a massive streak of 7 consecutive rounds. But it's 9-6. The Danes are looking hot to trot.
Well, it's going to be a quicker smoke from Zipex, not the lurk smoke. Trying to jump out towards the pit. He'll throw a Molotov down as well to disrupt the defense, and Dexter not ready for it. This could be problematic now. He's going to be flashed off as well. It's awkward. He'll be the first player dropped, and they've got full control of the pit position now. So much damage being done through the smoke. The flank comes online as well. That's a great shot from Glaive. 5 versus 3 now. Do they want to pump the brakes as they actually have players coming from quad? This is actually looking perfect from Astralis. Exertion will find 1 consolation frag, but that's about it. Absolutely decimated in the pistol bed, Chad. Can't say much more than that.
And Farley keeping the good form. 3 kills in the pistol round right there, so impact through and through.
Exertion will rotate in. He's only got a single smoke, Chad. I don't know.
Gonna disrespect it, they'll go through it.
Yeah, well, they've got the smoke down towards CT spawn. He'll need multiple kills to come through now. Good effort, to be fair, but he only finds the low HP of Farley. So it's up to Frozen now. Still at 3-on-3. Certainly possible to win this one. They have a kit on the back of JDC, but just 1 smoke once again, and a double stack towards the Ruins position. Frozen will have his work cut out for him.
X is just leaving A now, so there's any chance for this retake, they will need to find some traction before Dexter gets there. Peek out from Frozen. Zip is gone. And another fight for Frozen. That's huge on the blame. It's just going to be Glaive now. He's clutched a couple times. Can he do it again? The flash forward is not going to get him. He needs to hit precision shot and won't. JDC on the defuse. And that is a great round for MOUZ to pick up here on the CT side. More utility. They're actually expending a lot here, Astralis, to try to fight for this control, but exertion just on the other side. Compy's going to get the better of him. The barrel will betray. The spam through in the opening kill.
Yeah, that's not good news for Mousesports whatsoever. And at this stage, we'll see what's going to be the case. That's actually a CT molly, but it's all about A. JDC about to be tested here, and he hits a great shot. Can he find another? Apparently not. So now they can just focus towards the bomb site. It's up to Dexter. Only good for one, and we know the two remaining CTs were towards B.
Yeah, really good trading here. If Blame takes this kill into Torji, this is not a normal angle. Blame even takes a lick of damage there. Wasn't that the orb?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Frozen shot him from a weird angle, but yeah, I think it was the orb, and it did like, what, 7 damage or something?
Yeah, this is a curious one. It's gonna be telling of how much heat they feel that they're under now. They're like, well, we've conceded 13 and we're happy to give away 14 and we can still bring this back, because that's gonna be quite the comeback here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this essentially for the map here. Banana control gifted over, Frozen at the sandbag position. He's going to get, wow, over one run immediately. That's going to be Flame falling to the flames. And Farley, he has just been fantastic in this map. 23 kills. He's only died 9 times. His impact has been through and through. Join up with Farley and Banana right now and start applying some pressure, as this frag from Config should be his. JDC turns into the fight. He was aware, and now it's just Dexter they have to find. Actually going to go towards A. They're actually going to take the bomb towards A here. That is brutal. Very lucky. Just kill them all. They understand the objective can be done 2 ways. We can plant the bomb and it can detonate, or we could just take away all your guns and ruin the hopes and dreams of MOUZ here on their map choice. They know he's here too. Farley hasn't left Banana. Yeah,
and it's going to be a final kill for Config, presumably. The MP9, not known for its range. It's going to be 14-7. That was the all-in maneuver. $2,900 per player, Chad. Torshi, JDC towards the pit. Very passive play, and the MP9 comes out on top once again. This is getting awkward for Astralis now. This is their last chance to find some quick kills before the rotations come through. The bomb even goes down while they know players are still towards the pit. JDC, they know he's there as well. Already found a kill. He's towards headshot and doing considerable damage towards the snipers here. There it is, back to a 2-on-2. Chad did question the buy, but maybe he was onto something, because this round is still falling apart. They will not have a kit. Last chance is going to be exertion coming from the apartments here. Frozen lies and waits towards the smoke, and all those advantages they found, Shad, it's all for naught. It falls apart at the last moment. Frozen can't even defuse the bomb anymore, looking to upgrade his MP9 potentially. But there we have it. Map point, 15-7. Mousesports pretty much done at this point.
The scoreline does dictate.
You would think the only map they looked good on yesterday was Inferno, and that's the one you picked.
But like, you and I definitely saw some interesting maneuvers in that game of Inferno, and maybe that lured. But that seems to be far from the truth. It's a different looking Astralis here on map number 1, and this is going to be a mid push. The flash is pretty good. They were ready for it. The spam preemptive, and that's going to be Dexter removed, the in-game leader with a heads-up maneuver. He's gone, and Farley has been fantastic. 26 for him. May as well make it 27. Frozen a shot through the side of the wall there will knock him down to 22 points of health. And Farley, this is just a look from him. He'll take another tag through. Hey, boys, they're both hit. Come on in.
Oh my
Farley,
days.
give him the beans.
Through the smoke, through the wall, straight to the dome. Farley is on fire. 27 kills. Attack found towards Frozen as well. 15-7. Call this one done. They've only got FAMASs and an M4. Bare bones utility to try and fend off a full HP Astralis. A boost from JDC. He'll be flashed off, unfortunately, before they even challenge. Yeah, he'd have to get multiple frags. You can see him trying to turn away. Nice first kill. Does he dismount? Apparently not. This is getting a little bit messy now from Astralis, and he's got the 3-piece. That's not bad at all. JDC can't believe his luck.
They can still win this. Blame's in such a forward position. That smoke towards CT. Frozen is at least acknowledging the fact that this is possible. Will Blame go for the hard clear? Doesn't matter. The low HP is the issue. Now we have a 2-on-2. Back in the mix. Both players coming from CT spawn. It is going to be the first responder of Torji already slinking in towards. I'd be fooled.
Few gremlins in the system, it seems. But yes, a 2-on-2 with no kits available. Just to be clear, time is of the essence, and up against flashbangs as well. They need to find out where these remaining Ts are. They know where Blame F is, but there it is. A very strong performance after going down 0-4. Astralis played pretty much a perfect game there on their opponent's map pick. They come out 16-7, and you have to say a star performance from Farley, Chad.
Yeah, this is huge for him. 27 kills. The next closest was Blame on 21, and the question is...
You'd assume on top of hearts.
Okay, well, a little bit of a step throw on that one. Want to make sure it lands, and it will, spilling over towards Tetris, and they're in. The flash is good, but the shot is better. Dexter's got one, traded up by Config, but Exertion not clear behind the vent. They know where he is now, and they need to deal with him because the rotation coming thick and fast. Everybody from MOUZ responding to this. It's just Farley going to be the last man standing as Zip takes the trundle down the vent. Farley, he was good last, but he's going to get anything done this time round. And a nice pistol there from MOUZ. Responsive work on the CT side. They'll get themselves up to a 1-0 lead. He's already down and past them here. They're clearing the wrong side. Glave's already so deep within the site here. They're going to run into an absolute car crash. Dexter's waiting, and now this is where Glaive will have to activate.
They should wait now, right? They don't have to do anything until Glaive comes back through the backtracks and presumably takes him down, but Config's been dropped as well. This is turning into a bit of a nightmare now. Glaive makes himself known, but is it too little too late? 3 versus 2.
Dexter sniffed this one out, sure. Number advantage is in play, but it's Glaive and Blame for the clutch.
This is an all-important frag, and it's the ding from JDC that will come out on top. 3 versus 1 now. Glaive has looked pretty sharp today, but has to go above and beyond if he stands a chance in this difficult scenario. Dexter, though, offers up a bit of a freebie, but Torshi, calm as you like, very precise in the M4, no chance for Glaive. I thought he had dropped down, but sticking around for one more potentially. He's got a bit of backup coming in from CT spawn. Needs to be careful. I think he might have outstayed his welcome there, Chad. With the advantage they had, a 5-on-3, more than happy just to fall down towards lower, I'd say. You've actually given them an avenue of approach here.
I think he was expecting a bit more backup than was being shown from towards the elbow, but Exertion, they're running straight at you. Already passed. The nade will do nothing. The flash, at least will buy him some space and win towards the side. This is the AK on Blame. It's got the kill. He's got a 1-on-2 situation with plenty of time on the clock here. Blame can win a round like this.
He wins these for sure. He's got the bomb, an HE grenade, and he knows there's an AWP towards double doors as well. Takes care of him, no problem, but good response from Frozen. Like a hinge, he'll swing out and find the 4-0 for Mousesports. So Farley can bring this back, but a great opening sequence. They had 2 MP9s into this round and still had the man advantage, but they can't hold on to it. Dexter offers himself up. It's one of the M4s removed. They'll probably try and pick that up. Exertion, though, taken down. Lovely shot from Config. That's such an all-in play as well, creeping through the smoke alone.
It feels good to get one back after we saw what happened to Blame, and oh, it happens again to Zip. He just didn't expect the linger, and we never do.
As mentioned, have to shoot out the window if you want to gain any sort of access. Folks off the right-hand side of the ramp position. So there's the window shot. They've got 10 seconds to try and get this plant down. Config with an opportunity here, making things awkward at least, and that's a plan. That's a plan all day long.
A huge kill, all things considered. If Farley can stay alive for a second longer, JDC through the smoke, he's going to at least pin down the position of Config, and the back is turned. He's not ready for the swing out from the decon door, and even if he hit that shot, he was dead. So very well handled there.
This is key because they're going to be calling off the utility here. Once it's thrown, they're not going to assume a player's here, but that's lovely from Config. He does anticipate the position. They don't have to commit to this now.
No, that's 2 huge kills. The top hit doesn't have to come through. There's so much time. They have the number advantage. But for how long? JDC towards ramp, he's been good, but Glaive just blindsides in there, creeps out, headshot through, and it might have to be the save for Exertion and Frozen here. How can you justify going for this when the finances are where they are? They're in double eco territory, and that's not something that we see too often in modern-day Counter-Strike. Obviously, the changes to the economy system and the changes to the M4, etc., it really changes these patterns, but it's good that they're aware of that. And the second one there, you can see Torji just trying to get out of the way, like, please don't shoot me, and that's a great shot from Glaive as well, sharp onto JDC.
They might not be looking up here at all. He hasn't tucked himself away, standing up as well, so they even... Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. They didn't check it at all. That's going to be a little bit sloppy from Astralis, and fortunately make up for it. So down towards lower they go. Farley should be able to take care of Dexter, so a bit of a lifeline there. A round that potentially could have fallen apart very quickly, but they will be finding their second. Frozen. Yeah, this stage looking for 4 or 5 rounds would be ideal. 5 or 6 would be perfect. We'll see what they can make of it. A slow start for sure. Mousesports, though, starting to fade away. The boost was very well done, all things considered. Them not checking it was a problem, but Blame F already in the vent, stopped the rotations, and he often likes to take matters into his own hands, Chad. And will he detect Frozen? He's waiting very patiently, looking to pounce. There it is, there's his moment. The MP9 at close range will always come out on top. Perfectly played, but still danger afoot. Glaive makes his presence known towards the upper bomb site. Smoke's deployed as well. CT's waiting patiently towards heaven here. If the bomb goes down, maybe give the advantage towards Astralis, especially if that kill coming through. Glaive is playing like a beast up here. JDC brings it back to a 2 versus 1 now. This is looking incredibly difficult for Zipex. 5 points as health, as mentioned. No utility to speak of, just has to duck and weave, and the timings actually look pretty decent for him. There's the first kill, a real chance here now. Will have to be perfect on the final kill. Can he outmaneuver JDC? Not quite. A very good effort, it has to be said, Chad. He's come online in the last few rounds. And we get into round number 13. Here we go. 8-4 for Mousesports. Faster approach here from 2 players towards Silo. Glaive's had enough. He is sending it all the way towards main entrance. Held off by the incendiary. It will be Torchy to open things up, though. Things falling apart here as he continues to apply pressure with the AWP. 5-on-3. Well positioned to find the third as well, but Glaive tucks himself in. He has to be the linchpin of the operation now, but they detect him. This is perfectly played from Mousesports. Flamef will find one, but Torchy there to pick up the pieces once again. Might beat the smoke, fires up a shot, and once again, can they do anything with it?
Oh, if Flame's going to have a round, it'll be about time here. 4 rounds down. Flash is no good. It actually works against Exertion there, but Blame, he's going to stumble, and Torchy steps out from the top ramp. The AWP pips Zip, and that is going to be the 9th. 12 on Frozen, 11 for Exertion, 8 for Torchy, and Dexter there with that swing to clear. Glaive gets himself up to 5. But this is great work, right? When you know that they've gone for this strategy, you see them jump around the Wow. Wow.
Very nice.
Yeah, that deep. So they will have to respect it regardless. It's Exertion on the site with Frozen up in the heavens, and he's actually going to drop down. So the Biff on A, here comes the play. Molly 4 behind the vent, the flashes 2. Nobody blind just yet. Frozen tucking tail, letting Exertion take the first contact here, and he will, but they know both are there. Frozen swings out. They only go 1 for 1 on each, but Torchy, he's here to save the day once more. Farley, what are you going to do, my son?
If he gets a close-range battle, the Tech-9 could come out on top, but JDC looks to have his number. As soon as he comes around, he will be dead. There we have it. It's going to be double digits for Mousesports in their CT campaign. They took so much damage from that grenade at the start. Glaive went down with nothing inflicted, and this is an opportunity. Great shot from Config once again, taking matters into his own hands. Gets in towards heaven. That's a key frag. Frozen removed. But towards upper we go, and it's the tag team combo again. Exertion making light work of them. Dexter chiming in as well. Just 2 players remaining. 15 health between them, and at this stage, it looks like they might be done. This has been a very difficult half. Config and Farley chiming in here. There might be a slight chance. If you bring it down to 1 versus 1, get the bomb planted, who knows what could happen. One more bullet will do it. Can he find it with the Glock? Config has, but it's going to be the slide up the vent. 11-4, Chad. Mousesports looking very impressive on their CT defense. Can stop them. There's actually an outside approach here as well. 1 smoke deployed and trying to cross over towards Secret, but Blame, he's probably got something to say about that. First shot is an absolute beauty.
Woof, that's what you want to see. 1 click of the mouse, and body hits the deck. It's Torchy. Nemesis towards this yard position. And we do see the proceedings continue. And Glaive, wow, he's going to take one as well. This little lurky smoke towards the front of main. It's not really causing too many issues whatsoever for Astralis. The 2-man advantage here identifies, and that thrusts them in towards A. The rotation is coming. Config has just come up Secret, so boxed in towards this top side. Great shot from JDC, but Glaive, remember, he's still alive. An absolute nuisance right here. The in-game leader won't get anything else done, but they're very low on HP and just running out of time. And the bomb, if he had the bomb, this would be...
Come on, pick it up. Let's go.
Down JDC, riding through the bullets, and that'll be it. Config gets 2 kills at the end of it. Picks up the P250, and at this juncture, with some nice gentle strokes against the force by or the full eco, and as they move forward into that's a lovely shot, isn't it? Into what is going to be the meat and potatoes of this painting. It'll be the first gun round. If they can secure that, they force MOUZ back into another low buy situation. So
rotations have to come through, and they will in the form of Glaive with the M4. This is very aggressive position. Needs at least 2. Oh, he goes 1 better, Chad. He gets 3, finds the bomb as well.
Well, that's what you want. If you're going to get aggressive, show us why. You've got a bit of a hot head, and that is perfect from Glaive.
Needs to be careful here, but always up for a fight is Christian. He will come out on top. Nice work. Trying to make the first incision here. Oh, it's a beautiful shot. Glaive, he sneaks away through the smoke as well. That's very well done. Blame's still there to pick up the pieces. They might not be anticipating a second player in this spot. Oh, they're definitely not. That's really, really well played. Astralis now coming to life here on Nuke. This is why they chose the map. You can see an overwhelming force here. A lovely first round gambit there.
I don't think Astralis are going to give them a whole lot.
Well, Farley will certainly take some life away. That's going to be a 5-on-1 now for Frozen. This outside play.
Worst case scenario for Frozen and MOUZ here. They're starting to get a move on, starting to get a wiggle on here. They're pushing, they're fast, they flash one another, but...
About 3 seconds.
Hold on, just hide around the corner. 3, 2, 1, all good. Oh!
He did survive. All good, all good. So, doesn't get any extra cash, but saves the AK, the armor. Really nice play. Glaive is not going down without a fight, is he? And then, like we said, as he fell back, they didn't anticipate the second player to be out there. Glaive showed us what can be done with the M4 in this position. Can he replicate it? Same position, same spot, oversteps the mark and gets just one here. Not quite as clean there, Chad.
No, and this is a booby trap round, right? This is a round that you should be converting a couple of upgrades and a saved AK, and now you find yourself on the back foot. Somebody needs to step up, and it won't be Zip. He's put in a body bag, thrown away. It's Farley that'll negate any of this pressure, but the man
down towards lower.
Yeah, that's the problem. Up they head. Oh, up they head. Yeah, they do.
Glaive kind of started spamming bullets preemptively, hoping they would run into the spray, but anything but. They waited until they had to reset, and it all gets very hairy indeed. And there's Blame F going down to that. Nice shot. And this is the moment. Those are the bullets coming through, and he just wait for him to reset. At that point, you swing together. Only can get one. Farley with a decent frag, but didn't have. He is away. We'll see what happens here. Outside control granted. And Glaive through the smoke continues his good form on the CT side. Does he ever? That's a double kill through towards main. And will still continue the assault towards upper. Config repositions. Glaive might be caught out here. Doesn't anticipate it, and there it is. Dexter does indeed find the kill back.
It still feels very difficult now, JDC. The complexity we're able to pull out of their ass. Now, I don't think this will be the case for MOUZ. This barrel will be spotted. Yep, hello, I will take that kill. Thank you very much, says Farley. And as long as he just sits back, he should have the second great shot there onto JDC. And now, well, traction across to Secret again. So now that they have the full guns, how do they make sure they account for Blame this time?
Well, to take a look at this one. Yeah, he did it from the main entrance, and a double kill as well. Exertion trying to answer back. Farley secures the round, though, with this lovely little sequence. USB kill comes through. It's going to be tight. Blame F tucked in. Glaive pushing towards lobby, does find JDC, but Exertion looks like he's clearing every single angle. No lazy peeks here, and there it is. That's a lovely shot, you're right. Config, though, once again, overstepping the mark. Does get one frag, but maybe that's not going to be enough here. That door was blown open for this purpose, and they weren't anticipating it. Great kill from Frozen, though. Back to a 2-on-2, and Exertion, he's got Heaven control, but that's going to be the bomb removed, and no quick kill there from Exertion. 25 seconds remaining, needs to scoop up the bomb. He's in a 2 versus 1. Nice flashbang to delay him. Offers one up in kind and tries to get down towards lower, but he takes a load of damage now. He really is up against it, and Zipex, he'll be ready for this.
He's got a volley.
Yeah, he can just take him down, though, I would say. Zipex doesn't take the wide angle, you're right.
Will.
Yeah. Nice work. Good job.
It looked a little bit sweaty for a second, didn't it? If Zip goes down, uh-oh.
As Astralis close the gap and find double digits, 12-10.
It is actually crazy that the difference in that moment. Uh-oh, hold up, Zip, hold up. They're coming through the flames. Yes. You're going to have to get a couple of kills here, and he will. The extinguisher eventually comes through, but that's going to work against them. They've created a wall of their own.
I would say thank you very much. I needed that. Things are getting a little bit uncomfortable there. Should be a kill for Glaive, but he's been spotted. Exertion will get the one tap on him. A couple of bullets, in fact, but still, same result. And towards how they go. A lot of noise being made. Config won't be missing that at all. And Dexter with the Galil just has to sneak through the smoke here. Hope for the best. Not going to happen.
I just want to go to the previous round as well. The difference coming into the round we've just seen unfold here. He has to, and he's actually going to be ahead of this smoke wall. I'm not sure if they're ready for this. It's just about the timing of Config's peak here. 25 kills to the name. The Berserker steps out, and Torji eats dirt. Plenty more coming his way, and can there be support? Well, the flashes are coming over. That'll initiate Config more. He's going to get 2, maybe more than he was worth in that scenario. Now it's a 3-on-3.
Trying to work out where Glaive is positioned. He tucks himself back in towards main entrance as the smoke dissipates here, and Zipex taking full control of the fact he knows he's done damage towards ramp, and the players have likely fallen back. Great shot. That's what he needed to hear. Now the round back in Astralis' favor.
Right, well, he's going to have to get through Zip, who does only have 11 kills, but just hit a sharp one. He can finish off Dexter at least, and now he's sure he will. Posted up, top of the site, the smoke, the spam. Oh, the knife. I don't think I've ever seen Zip go for a knife before.
I love it. Why not? That's perfectly played. He knows he had no chance to really do anything about it.
To at least get something that resembles a buy-through. It's looking very good. Now, this was the opener. Yeah. No wonder we missed it, because JDC definitely didn't see anything. Hard to have the premonition there, but I love this from Zip. It's got a bit of sass to it, a bit of style. The only thing really to offer, and towards ramp they go. Zip's going to be really tested here.
I would say.
He's fighting, he's standing, he's delivering. A bit more of a defensive Molotov, and Config's rotated through. It's the wombo combo on ramp. JDC's the only one to strike blood here for MOUZ, and he's going to be found out as well. They're out of ideas, MOUZ.
Wow. Well, they chose the tightest choke point possible. They have to extinguish the Molotov once again, and yeah.
Mr. Inconsistent. I know they had Device on this team, Mr. Consistent, but if Config could find this form on, let's just say, he's ready for it. I was going to say, let's say he can have it in 4 out of 5 games.
Different position this time on the other staircase. Blame, though, Looking good for maybe just one, unfortunately. Doesn't even get that. A dink comes through, and now that's where they'll capitalize. Zipex, though, has been a machine with the AK-47. He manages to stop the early plant, and they'll have to reconsider their options here. Back and towards defense they go, and Config. He's sniffing them out here. Another unfortunate dink. He'll be going down as well. 3 versus 4, and there it is. We're off.
Don't buy guns, just the pistols, apparently. Farley, you're going to have to do a lot more. 1 is good, but you need to buy some time for Zip here. He is not in the position for this type of a fight. As the nade lands, Farley has to reconsider his options. Another one of the toes as he just continues shooting off pot shots at Zip.
Off angle as well. Difficult to clear this one out. He will find it, but takes too much damage. That might call it there. And it will be 13-13 with just the pistols. Once again, Mousesports managed to come out on top. And you're right, maybe just stick with the pistols, it seems.
Is the mind games of the next few, right? We're at the tail end, we're at the business end. There's absolutely no doubt about 13-13 all tied up over time. Seeming extremely likely in a scenario like this. But the mind games become, do MOUZ want to continue with this type of a play? If that is the case, how do Astralis respond? If they want to fake this type of a play, where do they think the weakness will come from?
So I do like that idea of nading at the door, and you can see them being a little bit more active on the CT side here, losing some information. A key interaction here, JDC. Down he goes, Farley taking matters into his own hands.
They know that's the lobby prong. They've done their homework, so back up through secret. They can't blame still in this position. Is going to have a couple. That's back turn from exertion, not expecting to hear so late. And 2 for blame. Patience, it's a virtue, and you've seen it right there. Farley with the tag. Torji's low, and how do you go for this? In through main, the only option with 24 seconds on the clock, and Farley with another. Rosen's been silenced, and Torji just wants to save. And if they take this one away after time,
yeah,
deny this one right here, right now, at this juncture of the game, it'll sting.
Really will. Torji doesn't go towards T-spawn as well, holding towards T-red. Glaive, I know this guy. He'll be checking this one. He won't let it go undetected, surely. And with 3 seconds remaining, I dare say they've got him. There it is. Time. And after time, indeed, Torji will be left with $0 going into the next round. That one stings. Like a little, perhaps, but that's about as good as it
bought an AWP.
Oh, he just straight up sent it, did he? He'll it down to a deagle himself, I'd imagine.
Wow, I can't believe that. This is the shot from Farley. It was a big one. Bang, through the corner of the vent right there on the Frozen. Trying to do everything can to avoid.
From Dexter.
Yeah, I don't love it.
Obviously, Torji can't buy armor as well, right? Yeah. So you're putting a lot into your sniper there who has to deliver.
Well, we better deliver then. And Frozen's already delivered. We are back in the game. Our apologies again. So there it is. The AWP's going to strike. Torji, you had to step up. You needed to get it done. Dexter put his faith in you, and they're going to deliver on all fronts. Frozen, JDC, and Torji providing something here. We should be tied up again, 14-14, unless Glaive and Config have something to say.
And Glaive replicate the 3-piece he got before. He'll have players in front of him. He was very good on this angle. They'll face check it, do considerable damage. He needs to reposition. He swings out towards the AWP. Torji will take care of him. Even without the armor, he seems to be perfectly fine. Config left in a 4 versus 1. Down he goes. He kind of fancies it by the looks of things. And unfortunately for him, his days are numbered, 14-14. And it seems like it was the right choice. Torji getting 2 frags there. We'll see what they make of it. No smokes remaining now, hoping that Torji can crack things open, and Farleg's in CT spawn.
Good position.
He could get found out here. He hits the shot, but it doesn't quite connect. That one will. And lots of damage being output now. Dexter down to 9, Torji at 18. Unfortunate leg shot there. Looked like it was dead on.
He did very well there. It's a power position, especially with the smokes that came their way, but Farley, he's not afraid of nothing.
Farley.
Being very dangerous indeed. Living up to the namesake with the Reese peak, and he's going to take down another. Farley very active. This is what you want to see from your AWPer. Now he's just got to duck back and wait for Config to come through and sweep up the mess. There's only 2 kills to find. JDC is the only healthy member, and I'm sure Torji is probably wanting to hold on to this now that he is the last man alive, and surely they don't do him again. Not again.
He needs
him twice after time.
Let him keep it. 20 seconds remaining. The hunt is on. I dare say he will be going down.
Farley.
He doesn't care, does he? He's full sending it every single round. So there it is. Series point for Astralis. Especially down towards Secret, where they haven't been having much luck. Exertion gets down clean. No damage taken. Zipex playing on the front foot. This might be fantastic. And to get multiple kills, he does a lot of damage there. About 200. Farley more than happy to challenge. Doesn't connect the shot. So down towards lower, they should go.
I can't believe he's re-picking this.
Yeah, he's really got me on the edge of my seat right now, but I'm loving it. Yeah.
You need a bit of confidence here from Farley. He wants to close it right here, right now. He's had enough of this. Yesterday, Astralis should have got it done 2-0 against Complexity. Today, they're righting the wrongs. Today, they're taking down MOUZ, avenging Heroic, their arch nemesis. Have to sing his praises. Yesterday, Since Dust 2 was doing a great job AWPing over towards that A side on the CT side. Here he's woken up, but he might even get the last. The spot is there. Exertion, this is desperate now. You don't have any choices as Farley. He wants to drop down, he wants to death from above, but it'll be Glaive. They pick it up 16-14 Astralis. That's much more like it. That's what you want to see. This is the team that everybody at home wants firing on all cylinders. And finally today, some beacons of hope. Config in form, Farley hitting shots. They didn't need Blame to carry them and they get across the line.
Much better performance all round, and I really enjoyed that series.